Let me tell you a story about how the polar bear population slowly declined until they became extinct. Hooray! A long time ago, in a desolate land known as the Arctic, there was...
There's no such thing. I mean, unicorns exist, but there's no such thing as the Arctic anymore.
Arctic. Anyways, back to the story. There once existed animals known as polar bears. They were happy creatures, which resembled brown bears, but monstrous, and as white as unicorns. Ooh. Our story starts off with a polar bear named Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave is crazy because he is rather malnourished and has a tendency to drink seawater, causing him to become aggressive. Because the sea ice was melting, Crazy Dave had to rely on other sources of nourishment, like eggs.
Hi, I'm Crazy Dave, and I like eating snow geese. Eggs! One time, I ate 100 million eggs in one sitting. Watch!
Crazy Dave was having some issues. The Arctic was melting, so he decided to head south on his journey to Hudson's Bay. On his way, he ran into one of his friends.
Hey there, cannibalistic Catherine! How you been? I ate my kids. Why'd you do that? I haven't had food in a while, so I was desperate. I also don't have enough fat to make cubs anymore. High five!
Dave was desperately hungry, so he asked her a question.
Do you have eggs? No. Why do you ask? Well, I'm kind of hungry, and since you don't have any eggs, I'm gonna eat you.
Hooray! However, Dave was still hungry, and he decided to continue his journey south.
All these eggs are making me thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink from the sea.
As Dave moved further south, he became more crazy.
Lately, I've been feeling very aggressive. Ever since I've stopped eating seals, I've been feeling a little crazy. I've been keeping entertained, though. Lots of exercise. Like my muscles? I like eggs. I went to the city and found a lumberjack. He kindly donated these clothes and a free meal. And eggs.
However, as Dave waddled toward the open water...
Hey there, miserable Mandy. How are you today?
I'm tired, and I've been walking for days and have found no food. I've spent all my energy moving from one place to the next. As well, I've had to swim a lot more lately due to the ice flowing.
That sounds terrific.
Shut up. I'm quite depressed due to my lack of body fat. It doesn't help that I am infertile as well.
You know what you need?
No. What?
Eggs!
Ooh, food.
No, my eggs. Dave had no idea where Mandy had gotten to.
Huh? Where'd Mandy go?
But Dave was feeling rather full, so he continued on his journey. After swimming for 10 days, Dave finally entered Hudson's Bay. As he climbed ashore, he makes his last friend, Seymour.
Yo, what's up, eh? What's your name? Hey there, your name's Seymour. How's it going? I'm pretty tired. Just swam across the Arctic Ocean. How about you? I'm alright, I guess. Lately, there's been a lot of permafrost melting, and forest fires have been occurring frequently. Why should I care? Well, don't you live here now? I guess so. I only came here for the eggs. There's a lot of other varieties of food, like geese, caribou, roots. What about the eggs? There are lots of eggs. I love eggs. Are you going to eat that? Well, obviously, who wouldn't want to eat the... Oh, God. Where'd you go, Seymour?
Because Dave was starving and hallucinating, he had no idea what happened to his friend, and in actuality, Seymour never existed. Nevertheless, Dave walked on and came to the small town of Churchill, where he met other animals. The brown bears looked in shock at the white bear and told Dave he was the last polar bear alive. However, Dave didn't hear them and was kind of hungry, so he had a bite or two. He was then later arrested for grand theft egg, assault by egg, domestic violence, and egg violence. However, he did not last long, and that ends the life cycle of the polar bears. Yes?
That was a cool story, but not enough violence and lasers.
Well, there is a moral to this story, you know.
Don't be a polar bear?